What's up, guys? So today what I'm going to be doing is a highly requested thing that I always get asked, and it's pretty much tinting the rear lights. So as you can see, they're really bright red. I like it, but since my car is fully black, I want to go ahead and do something a little bit that goes ahead and matches the rest of the exterior. Since everything is blacked out, this does stand out a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and tint them black, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how. Excuse my car. It was super clean, but they are doing construction by my job, and all this is pretty much just stuff that's been all broken down from a building they tore down, and it fell all over my car the day after I washed it. Pretty annoying, but anyways, I'm gonna get to the install real quick. So this is the tint. So it's by Vivid. I got like 2 rolls. I think it was like 20 bucks, and the rolls are super huge. So I'm gonna show you what they look like. So as you can tell, they're pretty like giant. Like it's still some in there, and I have this one too for 20 bucks. So I'm gonna do I have enough to do the rear, mess it up multiple times, and still have some left. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down below for this, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to this so I can show you guys how to do it. And if you guys have never like laid wrap or tint or anything like that, I would recommend just getting enough of like the material, just in case you do mess up, you can go ahead and redo it, just so you're not like, if you mess up, you have to stick with it, just so you can peel it off and redo it. Like tint and like vinyl's a lot more forgiving. Tint might not be, just because once you cut it, it doesn't have the type of flex that vinyl does. So just be careful on that end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these wiped down, and make sure you wipe them down. Currently my car is really dusty, and you don't want this anywhere on the tint, because it'll stick and then it won't be sticky, and then it's just a hassle. So let me go ahead and wipe these down real quick. And also what you're gonna need is a squeegee. If you have a felt on the sides, it's a little bit better, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use a rag on it to cover this, just because this is the only squeegee I have. You can order them on eBay or Amazon. They sell them with the felt tip, just so it's a lot easier to use, but I'm just gonna use a rag on the edge of it, and that's all you need. And also, currently editing the video and all that, but I just want to let you guys know I do have the giveaway. So by the time this video goes up, you'll still have at least 1 day to join. I'll be posting it on my YouTube community, so you guys will be able to see the post, so it's there. You know, you don't have to be scrolling through a video or anything like that. It'll be posted on Friday here, maybe in the afternoon or nighttime, just so I have everybody in and I can go through all that. But I just want to let you guys know it'll be posted on my YouTube community page. Alright y'all, so pretty much I wiped it away at the areas. I didn't want to wipe too much. Jesus, like this is all like broken concrete and stuff like that. That's all. So if I wiped it too much, it was gonna scratch. So I tried my best on this. Try to use like rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, just so that thing has something to stick. Just because you want it to make sure everything sticks on there. And clean these as well. I opened up the trunk just so it's a little bit easier to lay on the sides here. You could take off the tail lights to do it and do a better job, you know, just so you're not struggling to put them in here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on here. You don't gotta do the most. It's not like wrap, you know, where you're trying to get this under here. You're trying to just do a line. So I'm gonna go ahead and now size this up, and just this, like, it's really easy. Just measure how much you need and then cut it to size, so you're not working with the giant piece. So work like in smaller sections, just so it's not so annoying to work on, and it's a lot easier. So I couldn't go this way, I had to go the long way. So always cut a little bit extra, just so you can have some excess, so you can go ahead and lay it down a little bit better. But I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down on now. Really easy. It's like sticker. If you ever played with stickers when you were a little kid, take it off, peel it on there. And I'm using the softest rag I could find. This is a new microfiber towel that I'm using. And remember, you can also use heat on this, just not as much, but I'm going without heat and I'm just putting it on. I'm not really trying to use heat on this, so. But you can if you're having troubles with it. I might if it gets a little bit too difficult. But just go ahead and just like how I'm doing, if you have the felt one, use the felt one, but I'm just pushing it on there. Really easy. Oops. I might have to use heat. So I did use a little bit of heat, just focus right here, just because there is a slight curve, and if it's cold, this stuff is kind of thick and it won't go around it really easily. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just go around the corners and stuff like that, peel it back a little just so some of this can go into the edges and stuff like that, and just wrap around. And I'm going just with a blow dryer and on a hot setting, and not really getting it too hot, just because you don't want it too hot, because if you get it too hot and you stretch it or anything like that and then it shrinks again, it's gonna peel back and it just doesn't look as good. So just be careful with the heat. You don't have to overdo it. It takes very slight heat and it looks like that, which looks pretty good. So as you can see, I went around the corners and all that. So what I'm gonna do is very carefully with the very sharp blade, go around this edge and try not to touch the paint or the light itself, just so you can go ahead and work around that area. Just be very, very careful. Don't scratch your paint or anything like that. So just be careful, take your time. So I went ahead and did one, and that's what it looks like. Really easy. Now let me close this out so y'all can see the color difference, I guess. There. So that's the main difference. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, that's so illegal, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure in Houston, Texas, I'll be fine. It's very chill here. It's not California. And you can still see the brake lights. I'll do a brake test whenever I finish everything so y'all can see the difference on it. But that's what it's looking like. It does kind of go with the car. It looks pretty nice. All right, let me go ahead and finish the rest because it's getting late here and I just gotta go ahead and finish all this up. So I might do a time lapse. I don't know yet. All right, guys, so this is before. A lot of people didn't like this. Like, I kept getting comments about tint your tail lights, your tail lights, and it's just something I never wanted to do just because I like the red on it. But you go over to the side over here, and that's what my tail lights look now, which I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good just because it's dark. I might be doing this completely wrong, and I'm gonna hear about it in the comment section. Oh, you should do this or that. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing most of it wrong, so I'm just trying, guys. I'm trying my best. Done there. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks pretty good to me. It's still glossy. And the past tint I had gotten, whenever I try to do this with this type of squeegee and stuff, or even the felt one, it scratched all of it up. So this product right here is working a million times better, and I like the result, and it's been way easy to use. Alright guys, so I'm finished. It took me, I want to say, around 30 minutes to do it because I was filming, 30 to 45 minutes to do it, just because I was filming and stuff like that. If I wasn't filming or anything like that, I could have done it a little bit quicker. For my first time doing tint, I've done wrap before on a hood, but tint is the first time I do it. I think it's a little bit thicker than vinyl wrap, so it's once you heat it up, it kind of maneuvers the same way, so it's really easy to use. It's really sticky, so nothing's coming off. I just be careful with the edges, make sure you tuck them in and all that. But I went ahead and finished it. I think the end product looks pretty good. It's not too dark, and that's what I was going for. I still didn't want to be pulled over or anything like that, just because I had really dark tint, and I've seen cars with darker, honestly, so I think this should be just fine. And it kind of goes along with the car, even though it's dirty right now, but in the parts where it's clean, it kind of blends in a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down so y'all can see what it looks like whenever I press the brakes, so y'all can see that they still work and that nobody should have any problems, because I do care about people seeing when I brake, because I don't want anybody ramming into me. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the brakes and y'all will see what they look like. I just remembered I could just hit the button on my key. Y'all can see what it kind of looks like. So as you can see, it still lights up. Everything's still good on it. That looks so clean, man. My favorite taillights whenever it looks like this. It looks so badass. But yeah, guys, as you can see, taillights work, still can shine back, and you can see me when I brake. So if y'all like the install and want to go ahead and do it to yourself or to your car, feel free, don't be scared to do it. As you can see, really easy to do, easy mod to do, and it's really cheap. It was like 20 something bucks with shipping and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down below for the product so y'all can go ahead and get it as well. And if you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, like, on all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the taillights. I did it because a lot of people were asking for it. I do have other mods to dark out some things that I got recommendations from you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to those in another video. So alright guys, till next time, peace.